Hi all, today we will be solving another Leetcode problem, problem number 550, gameplay analysis fourth. So this is a medium, level of this problem is medium. So we have a table over here, activity, wherein we have 4 columns, player ID, device ID, event date, games played. Okay, so player ID and event ID is the primary key, like combination of these two is the primary key and combination of columns with unique values of this table. Okay, this table shows the activity of players of some games. Each row is a record of player who logged in and played a number of games. It can be zero only, like a player can just log in and then log out. Okay, using some devices, all right. So let's just read the problem statement. What we have here is we need to write a solution to report the fraction of players that logged in again on the day after the day first logged in. So consecutive days, okay. Rounded to 2 decimal places. This is for the fraction. In other words, you need to count the number of players that logged in for at least 2 consecutive days, starting from their first login date, and then that count we need to divide by the total number of players. Means ID, their ID since it's a unique. Okay. So let's quickly go over the example that we have. So here we have player ID 11233. So player 11 is same, player 33 is played multiple times, and this player 11 is played with the same device. So 22. So this is what we need to capture. So if you see, event date is like 2016-3-1, and this is 2016-3-2, like 2nd of March. So this player has logged in after, like, first he logged in today and then tomorrow. For second we have 625, so no need to consider this. For third we have 2nd of March, other one in 3rd of July. So from this table we have only 5 entry. All right, and this, since we need to give the solution in 2 decimal places, we need to count or like we need to count the number of days, and then we need to divide it with the total number of players that logged in that we have over here. So only the player with one ID one logged back in after the first he had logged in. So answer is 1/3, which is 0.33 per 0.33 fraction. Okay. So this problem we will be we will make use of left join for this problem. So let me start writing the solution for this problem. So select, okay, what we have here, let's say player underscore ID, comma, and then we need a minimum of event date as well. Since we need to compare the dates, right? So first what we're getting it, we're getting minimum of event date as event date from our table is activity, and then group by player ID only. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So we have kind of selected player ID and the event date from this table, and we're grouping from here, like we're kind of okay. Now let's just this all of this, let's do one thing. All of this we can call it as SA. Let me put it in bracket SA. Then let me just join this with left join, same table activity as B on A dot player underscore ID, is equal to B dot player underscore ID. And now the condition that we will be writing is for the 2 consecutive days. So what we can do is either a dot event date, that's what we're calling it, right? Event date uh, plus 1 equal to p dot event date, right? So what I'm doing is, like, today's date, I'm adding it 1 so that it becomes equal to tomorrow's date. So that's what I'm using it over here. Okay, so this is what we have now. Again, so this is the query that we have, but other, this is from here, what we will get is, we will get these many, and we have joined with the values, and wherein we will get the number of players who have logged in on this, like, on the consecutive days. But again, we need to count the fraction as well, right? So select round, since we need to give up to 2 decimal, average of p dot event underscore date. I believe here in the condition I mentioned, and p dot event underscore date is, because we are dividing, so we need to take care of this. This shouldn't be null, right? Comma 2, let's divide it by 2. Yes, fraction. Yeah, so this should work. Let me run the query. You have an error. Okay, select player ID. What's the error? Line 4. By 1. This should give us the okay, select round average of video OS fraction from star, means we are taking everything from the below table. Yeah, right. So this is what we have for this problem. So if you see here, what we have is, we are kind of writing this particular query, like round off. This is what we are doing for the fraction part. We are taking average of the event date, and we are dividing it by 2 and calculating at this fraction, since we need this output. And here we are writing our conditions. Here we are satisfying that that particular per gamer person is logged in on the consecutive days, and we are joining it on the player ID. So this is the correct query for this problem. Let me submit this now. Like here, other thing is, other condition that we could, wrong answer somehow. Actually, what wrong we have done? This doesn't support. Okay, to what's the use case? Fraction 0. Somewhere like fraction 0, we did write this, right? Is not null. Okay, let me do thing again now. Make this change in case. Date is equal to -1. Runtime incorrect parameter count call in the date diff, and date diff a dot, oh sorry, this should be comma a dot event date comma b dot date. This date difference should be equal to -1. Yeah. uh, this should give us the right output. Yes. Okay, so here we are tackling it. Okay, the plus one because it's counting as zeros. That's why it's not expecting the other solution. But this query is the correct query, and this is giving what we need. So let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.